Look who's back for round 3.
Here I am.
Where are we?
Joining at the perfect time. Alpine Lakes.
Woohoo!
The land of a million lakes.
Look at these views.
Oh yeah. Now
Make me some dinner.
Now we're cooking.
What you making?
Macaroni and cheese.
Ooh!
Somewhere.
My favorite. How was last night?
Oh, way too wet.
It
Slept in a puddle.
poured down rain for hours last night. Like, did not
night.
stop.
All night.
Everything's soaking wet. Including everything we're wearing, our backpacks, the tent is dripping wet, and everything's just, okay, muddy. You can't see it, but it's muddy everywhere.
But it's so much fun.
No, your first words this morning were, this is miserable. It kind of is, but it's not raining right now.
It's nice.
That's a good thing, right?
Alrighty, off we go.
Check out that waterfall. Drying out all of our wet gear. Got the ground sheet. And our sleeping bags, our sleeping pads. It's finally sunny.
I'm drying out my feet.
Oh yeah, drying out our feet because we had to cross the river. And now we're gonna eat.
Yum, I'm hungry. Nice, good lunch.
You still having fun?
Nice and full. There's people. Absolutely. Always having fun out here.
Sitting around waiting for me?
Taking a rest.
Am I too slow for you?
No, just taking a rest.
You're too fast for me. We are having a feast for breakfast this morning. Scrambled eggs with bacon, hash brown potatoes, oatmeal, and a Pop-Tart because we are hungry.
My stomach's growling.
And he's making coffee. It's raining, and I can't see. Just kidding, I can see, but.
It's pouring, the old man snoring.
Woohoo! Washington! We don't like the rain. Please go away, rain.
No bueno.
Oh my gosh, it's on me, Jake. Ow, bit me. Okay, I'm done. Through hiking tip. When it's cold outside, put your meal that's cooking in your jacket and it'll warm you right up.
Yeah, I love these sticks.
Good morning.
It's a little wet outside. Gorgeous. Beautiful.
Blueberries. Yummy.
Here we are, the top of Stevens Pass. Oh, tired. Just did about 71 miles and 4 days of hiking and 3 nights. It was beautiful, but very strenuous. It's nice and sunny here, which is good.
There's a mosquito on my head.
We had some rain for a couple days, but...
Lots of rain. The most rain I've had the entire time on trail.
It was beautiful and still lots of fun and a million lakes. And so that's what I have to say. It was a great time hiking. I think my favorite section of the 3 that I've done. And so that was fun.
You should start your own YouTube channel.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm made for the YouTube here.
I think he is.
I don't know if the 45 seconds that Jake Williams has been on here has been the excitement that you've provided, but here I am, pretty good, pretty tired. Actually kind of hurting this time, but
the Jake Williams is
it
sore?
was fun. Feeling a little sore. My Achilles and my shin is hurting a little bit, but all in all, great time, great hike. Signing off.
I am back on trail after 6 days off. After Jake and I did the Snoqualmie to Stevens section, I went home for about a week just to rest up and hang out with friends and family. Since I'm so close to home, like my dad picked us up from Stevens Pass, and that's only like an hour-and-a-half drive from home. So it's so tempting to go home, and so I did go home, and it was really nice. It was a really good break. Because after the Snoqualmie to Stevens stretch, Jake and I did that in 4 days, and it was 71 miles and 16,000 feet of elevation gain over those 71 miles. And so we were both pretty tired and sore after that stretch, and yeah, so it was a good break, and I'm back on trail now. I've got less than 200 miles to go, and I'm really stoked to finish. So I am really sore this morning. I don't know if it's because I just took 6 days off and now I'm back on, or if it's because I did 20 miles yesterday, or if it's just because my body is like done with this whole hiking thing. But I'm like really hurting this morning. My whole body is just super sore and stiff. Yesterday, my ankle was really bugging me, which is a new thing. On the same foot that my ankle hurts, the top of my foot is also really hurting, but that's been hurting for like the past couple months. Just like if I step on it a certain way, or if I like bend my foot a certain way, the like bones like on the very top of my foot really hurt. And now my ankle hurts too. So yeah, not feeling too great this morning, but hopefully once I get a little loosened up and get a couple miles in, I'll feel better. We'll see. I got a little fun fact for you guys. The very first day I started the PCT, my pack with food and water was 40 pounds, which was so freaking heavy. And over the course of almost 5 months now, I weighed my pack before I left my parents' house a couple of days ago, and with food and water, my pack was 27 pounds. So somehow I got rid of 13 pounds. I think the big thing was I only carry 2 liters of water now as opposed to 3 liters. And I've narrowed down my food. I packed way too much food and water the first day. And so I've kind of learned how much water and food I need. But I've also gotten rid of like a few items. I don't carry camp shoes anymore. I got rid of a few pieces of clothes, and yeah, just a couple other things here and there. And I'm really proud of myself because I can really feel the difference in it. It's awesome and it really helps. So that's that. I forgot to show off my new hat. Thanks to Ty and Brianna. They sent this to me and it was perfect timing because my old hat was getting disgusting and I needed a new one. And I'm so excited. I love this hat. Thanks, Ty and Brianna. Go Sun Devils. So I'm getting really close to Stehekin, which is this tiny little town that's only accessible via foot, ferry, and float plane, which is crazy. And I'm super excited. I should be getting there early tomorrow morning. And I'm gonna spend the night there and resupply on food one last time before my final stretch to Canada. It's crazy. I don't even really know what to think. It's exciting and weird and all of the emotions all at once, but I am really excited for this final stretch and I'm excited to be done and to accomplish this goal and to have walked 2,000 miles. So I'm excited and kind of nervous and yeah. Okay. Currently, I am staring at a bear cub on the tree in front of me. There's a tree right here. And I heard something, so I turned to my left and I saw a tiny little bear cub climbing on the tree. And of course, my first thought is, oh, scheiße. So the mama bear just walked across the trail and stared at me, and then walked back into the woods towards the baby bear. And I'm just gonna wait here. Like the baby bear, when the baby bear saw me and I started yelling, it just sat in the tree and didn't do anything. And then the mom came out and like looked at me and I yelled at it and it didn't do anything either. It just kind of, I don't know. The first two bears I saw, they were really scared of me and they ran away right away. This little family doesn't seem scared of me, which is scary. So I made it out alive. The bear cub was on one side of the trail up in a tree, and the mama bear was on the other side of the trail. And I first heard something up in the trees, and so I stopped and looked and I saw the bear cub, and my first thought was, oh no, where's the mama bear? And so I kind of just looked around and started to back up, and sure enough, the mama bear came out from the other side of the trail onto the trail and just looked at me, and then slowly went to the side of the trail that the bear cub was on. So if I would have kept walking on the trail, I would have walked right in between the bear cub and the mama bear. So I'm glad I heard the bear cub first, because it made me kind of stop and look around. And then I like backed up and just started yelling, and that's when the mama bear came out and looked at me and then went to the cub. And then I couldn't see much else, but it sounded like the bear cub got out of the tree and they both just went deeper into the forest. But I stood there and yelled for a while because I didn't really know where they were, how far away they were, and that mama bear. The first two bears that I saw ran away the minute they saw me, but this bear like looked at me for a lot longer and was a lot like more hesitant, and so it was kind of scary, but I got to see a bear cub, which was so cute. But and here we have a family of deer. I'm just seeing all the wildlife today. Hi there. Today's the day. Today I will reach the northern terminus at the Canadian border, and it feels like any other day, to be completely honest. It doesn't really feel like it's almost over, but I'm excited. I've got 22.5 miles today, and then I'll be there, and I'm just gonna try to enjoy these last 22.5 miles as best I can and really just soak it all in, because even though I'm ready to be done and I'm excited to be done, I know I'm gonna miss this, and I really just want to take it all in as best I can. And yeah, I don't really have many thoughts today. So. I've got 5 miles left on the PCT before I reach the northern terminus, which is crazy and exciting. I've just been hiking pretty fast today. I think it's probably excitement and adrenaline, but I'm gonna get to the terminus a lot sooner than I thought, so I'm thinking well, okay, so after I get to the northern terminus, I still have 9 more miles into Canada and to get to Manning Park. Manning Park is the closest road to get picked up from. So after I finish the PCT and hit the northern terminus, I'll still have 9 more miles to get to Manning Park, where my mom's gonna pick me up. And I was originally thinking I would just get to the terminus tonight and then camp near there and do the next 9 miles into Manning Park tomorrow morning, but I think I'm gonna try and make today my first and last 30-mile day, and just hike an extra couple miles after the terminus to see if I can do a 30-mile day, because that was a goal of mine when I started, and I've done a 27-mile day, but that's the longest day I've done, so I'd love to try and finish with a bang and do a 30-mile day, so we'll see. No one's here. I'm at the northern terminus all by myself. It's crazy. I literally just walked into Canada. Yep, just walked into Canada. I have my passport and my entry to Canada permit, but there ain't nobody here checking for it. But I'm in Canada. Well, I hiked 30 miles yesterday, and my body is feeling it this morning. I've also walked 2,000 miles over the past 5 months, so that might be another reason why my body is hurting, but I did my first and last 30-mile day yesterday, and I'm really proud of myself. The big chunk of miles before the terminus weren't that bad, because I think I was just like so excited and my adrenaline was going, but the last few miles after the terminus into Canada, my body was just done. But I did it. I made it to 30, and this morning I've only got a couple miles left to get into Manning Park, where my mom's gonna pick me up, and then we're gonna drive back to Seattle. So I'm excited. Maybe gonna get some Chick-fil-A on the drive home. Maybe some sushi for dinner tonight. I've already been dreaming about all the things I want to eat, but yeah, besides that, I woke up this morning, one, really cold. It's cold in Canada. And just content, really happy about my adventure these past couple months on the trail, and just proud of myself and ready to be done hiking for a while.